Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to Misguided Intuition, where I could tell you better than I could tell me. Or at least that's the goal. We are here to do the April 2024 reading for Virgo today. Trying a different... Uh-oh, Jackson, trying a different thing that I came up with. First we're going to use the Ask Yourself Tarot that has little questions at the bottom to get the overall theme for the month and see kind of where your focus should be. And then we're going to use these three decks to get your general, your career and finance, and your love, your romance areas we're going to take a look at. And then we'll use this one to clarify, and then we'll throw some oracle messages at the end. If your sun sign, Virgo, if this reading doesn't fully resonate with you, make sure to check your other placements, your moon and rising. Those will be up. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let's do this. So for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is the overall theme of the month for April? Ace of Cups, are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? This can also be love for yourself, Virgo. Okay. For those of you who are not looking for external, you got Justice, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Cups showing up. But love for yourself can lead to love with another person. Something balanced that you can move forward with, it looks like, too. So, just keep that in the back of your mind. Are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? Now, I know in your retrograde one, I think you were one of the ones that I said, are you afraid to be by yourself? Okay. So, in preparing to have a new beginning in love, you have to be comfortable being by yourself. You have to be comfortable with yourself in order to be comfortable with someone else, if that helps. Sounds kind of weird, but I swear it's true. So let's see. What general messages does Virgo need to hear for the month of April, please? General messages for Virgo for April. Okay. All right. Death in reverse. Six of Cups upright. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands. So, do I think you're ready right off the bat? No, I don't. Why? Because death in reverse, fear of change, stagnancy, delay, or, well, this says decay. I'm going to say delay. Resisting change, Six of Cups, the past. Right off the bat, I feel like you're having trouble letting something in the past go, Virgo. Okay? In order to prepare yourself for something new, you're going to need to learn how to release that, let this wheel turn, then successfully move forward with the Six of Wands there, okay? So that's right off the bat, yeah. Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Empress. There's something you need to leave behind in the past. Whether you walked away, they walked away, somebody needs to walk away, you might feel abandoned because of it, or just something you need to let go of. Be confident and in yourself, okay? Be confident and self-assured. Know that you can do it, with yourself, by yourself. Empress, really loving yourself, taking care of yourself, okay? Yes, it's beautiful having somebody to be with you, right? But you don't always need somebody to be with you, and there are certain things that somebody else can't do for you, okay? They can make you feel good about yourself in a moment, right? But overall, like all the time, you're the one that's responsible for that. You're the one that's responsible for keeping this cup filled. This is your cup, okay? You're the one responsible for filling this one, so that when you get to the Two of Cups, hopefully theirs is also full. And when you guys like are trying to pour two full cups into each other's, right? You just overflow from there, and then it overflows into the rest of your life. Is kind of how it's supposed to go. So before somebody else can do that for you, you have to do that for you. Does that make sense? I hope that made any kind of sense. Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is how your cup needs to be looking, by the way. Overflowing. Okay? So there's work to be done. Clearly with this showing up right off the bat for April. Okay. So let's go in here. Why is the Death card here in reverse for Virgo, please? Why is the Death reversed here? Lovers. Could be a connection, a relationship that is no longer, or that needs to be no longer. 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Sun. I feel like it's a relationship that is no longer. Okay. And I feel like energetically it's just kind of still lingering there. It's telling you 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Sun, to stand your ground, like put this little bubble around you, right? Find your Zen bubble, situate yourself so that you can look forward towards something more positive and abundant for yourself. This is confusing to me because we got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Wands. It could be inspecting things because with the Page of Cups, you thought everything was okay. You thought everything was perfectly fine. The Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands. Like, yeah, this is great. The Queen of Swords is here to tell you, like, take another look, please. We need to do something new. Okay? We need to move on from this because clearly it wasn't great. I don't know what else to add to that. Like, it could have been great for one of you and not both of you. I don't know. This is just supposed to be the general portion. We're already into relationship stuff. Let's look at the Six of Cups, please. Why is... Okay. Six of Cups. Yep. Queen of Swords, examining the past. Okay. Examining the past. Doing some work there with the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, King of Cups. Balancing your emotions, for one. Nine of Cups, what you thought was great, that wasn't necessarily. Yeah, Seven of Swords with the Six of Wands, it was like a false victory. Because you thought it was fine, and clearly it wasn't if you have to move on from this. And I think you know that, though. Like, you know it on some level. And you know that it's time to move forward. Now you're going to go the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. Interesting. Nine of Wands. Ten of Cups. Six of Pentacles. I don't know exactly what this is. It's like you refused to see. There was something toxic about it, though. And you refused to see it, and it just dragged on for too long, whatever the situation was. You were lying to yourself about this, that things were, you know, okie dokie. I don't know what that is. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Virgo, please? Oh my. Okay. You're not seeing it. Two of Swords. You're not seeing it. You're not even looking towards it. The Four of Cups, you're looking away. You're really strongly resisting some kind of change that needs to occur. Some kind of cycle that needs to end here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Virgo. Ace of Cups showing up again. What is this? The Wheel. This might have been a karmic. Alright. The Wheel. Awesome. You're not seeing it because you're too much in your head, okay? This is not done. This needs to be completed. The cycle needs to be closed out so that the wheel can turn. You're holding on to something. Or if you're not holding on to it, you're just... you can't skip steps, basically, is what's happening here. So let's review these things. Now you got the King and the Queen of Swords here. So it could have been a connection you were in. It could be needing to balance your energies out. Get a hold of your emotions a little bit and get into your head a little bit. Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. You are earth energy. You need to remember who the fuck you are, Virgo. Pardon my potty mouth. Six of Wands wants to come out again. The Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords. There's something that needs to just click upstairs for you. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, so you could be with the right person here. The right connections. Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands, or reconnect with yourself. Either way. It's like and these are like self-imposed, right? Like she's tied up here. She's not. She's looking in the mirror, right? But none of them strings or ropes are around her. And here she's tied up. It's self-imposed. And here with the Two of Swords, there's a blindfold and all these strings that are, what are the strings even attached to, really? Her hands are free. Take the blindfold off. Like, there's something that needs to be wrapped up here. It's like loose ends that need to be wrapped up here before you can move forward, is really what I'm getting. Let's see. Okay. You don't want to miss out on opportunities, too, because you're still too busy tied up to this stuff from the past. What is the Six of Wands, please? Jeez, come on. Well, this clump that flew that way. We have the Magician, the Ten of Swords, the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Like, I could literally read it like manifesting the end of something that was no good for you, for your best and highest good, but you're doing it really, really slowly, even though you should want to. There's someone that, something or someone that you're not working with, you're working against. God, these flipped all wonky-fied in all the different directions here. It's like the finish line and the victory is right there. You just need to tie up these loose ends, and I don't know what it is. Tower, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords is showing. Justice, the Tower, and the Strength. This ending, this... something needs to be destroyed, right? Okay, with the Tower. Something needs to be pulled back down to the foundation to be built properly in a more balanced way, okay? Because it's not working now. Okay, your tower is all like leaning all weird and crooked and whatever, and you need it to be more steady and stable. So we're gonna have to tear that down. And you just keep fighting it and fighting it, even though you know it has to happen. And I don't know what this is exactly, Virgo, but for those of you that this makes sense for, whatever that thing is that you're putting off, finishing up, closing out the cycle, cutting the ties, tying up loose ends, etc., like, you need to do that to be able to proceed forward, okay? Let's go take a look at your finances. How is Virgo's money looking for the month of April 2024, please? All right, Virgo's finances. How are things looking in April? Two of Swords. Nine of Cups reversed. Ten of Swords. I don't feel like you don't have money. What I feel like is that you're at this crossroads because something that you're doing is not fulfilling you on a soul level or emotional level. And it just makes you want to lay on the floor and stick 10 swords in your back. Or you need to end it and go do what, yeah. Reassess what you're doing here, see what you connect with better, and walk away from that which does not connect with you so well. So if this has to do with your work, right, if you are employed, not self-employed, but just employed, I think your current, for some of you, your current employment, your job is not fulfilling to you. We're going to look at this some more. Oh, yeah. Cancel. And mute that. Sorry. All right. Before I do that, let me take a look. Okay. What knowledge or skills do you have that you've, you know, gained and retained since the past, from childhood till now? Okay. That would put you on a path of alignment, okay? Because, yeah. Because it might take you a while to get to this. You got the Knight of Pentacles, the Sun. It might take you a while to get to this point, but the Sun is there, and that's a confirmation. So if there's something that you know that aligned with you on a soul level, as far as like what you can do for work or making money, I feel like that's what you should be looking at or exploring. If it requires more training or schooling or whatever, look into that. What is this Two of Swords here? Things you don't see. You're not seeing the balance. I am not taking all of that. Anything else for the Two of Swords, please? Without card barfing. Should probably put some boundaries here while I'm writing cards. Okay. Got the Eight of Cups. Did something else come out as well? I really thought. Yes. Okay. I get one more for the Two of Swords. Maybe. If it does not feel balanced, if your energy doesn't feel balanced, then you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. If it doesn't have the ring of truth, however that means for you, it's not what you should be doing. Do I think you should quit your day job, be broke as shit, and have nothing until you get it right? No. I don't know who else I said this to early, like in one of the other readings. Life isn't free, unfortunately. We have to pay for things. So if you have a job right now, use it for what what it gives you, which is a paycheck, okay? It gives you the resources to get to somewhere else. But if it's not like serving you on a soul level, I don't think you're going to stick with it. I think you're going to walk away. 4 of Cups, there's like a disconnect completely. 5 of Cups, the Tower, and the Moon. You're just not seeing where this is going to go for you. It's like you got this job and you're like, ugh, I don't get it. Like, it just doesn't connect with you. All right, 9 of Cups reversed. Oh, the 8 of Swords showing up again. 9 of Cups reversed, please. Had all that come out too. What? Ooh, Page of Wands reversed, 3 of Wands reversed. There's no passion. There's nothing that you want to go after here. There's no passion. This is time for you to go inside. The Hermit, that's you, Virgo, with the King of Cups. You need to go inside and really look at what fulfills you. What type of work would fulfill you emotionally? What type of work would fulfill you spiritually? What type of work would also fulfill, you know, your bank account so that you can continue to live, okay? The 9 of Swords, anxiety. I don't know what about your current work situation might be causing anxiety. And then the King of Swords. You're going to have to buckle down and push through this, though. That's for me, like, if I have a job that I don't really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just really am not feeling it. Yeah, there's that anxiety because you're like, you get your stuff ready, you know, before you go to bed, and you're like, man, I don't want to go do this tomorrow. You know, and then, but you have to do it anyway. Wow, 8 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups. I think, that's interesting. I think, Virgo, that while you keep this until you have something different, I think while you're seeking what would fulfill you more, yeah. 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands in reverse. Move in silence. Keep that to yourself. Don't tell anybody at your current job, like, hey, this really isn't, you know, doing it for me. I think I'm going to look elsewhere. Maybe don't tell people that. You might have gossipy people at your work. Also, if you tell them that, they could be like, oh, well, if you don't want to work here, we don't want you to work with us, and then they could just fire you before you have something else. You know what I'm saying? So keep it to yourself, what you're working on in the background here, and don't tell everybody if you're looking to move elsewhere. 10 of Swords, please. Ooh, the 10 of Swords, we have the 6 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, something that you want to work with, a new opportunity that would present itself that you would want to work with, that would, like, ease your mind a little bit. Move on. There's options that are going to present themselves to you, and your thing is going to be which one to move forward with. You may have more than one option present itself to you. With the 5 of Swords. Now again, the Tower is showing up too, so if you did tell somebody, you know, 7 of Swords is showing up again. If you did tell somebody, like, yo, this job sucks. This job sucks. I hate it. I don't want to come back here. I want to do something else. Ugh. And they went and told your boss, and your boss is like, well, if the job sucks, let's not make your day suck. Have a good one. You're fired. You know what I'm saying? And then you're screwed. We don't want to do that. So make your moves quietly. Weigh all your options. Keep the job so that you have something. And then as soon as, you know, something presents itself, an opportunity that presents itself that aligns with you better, that's when you make your move, I guess, is what I've got for you as far as that goes. It's kind of a weird one. And I know some people are going to be like, well, you can't just Go out and job hop. Well, here's my take on that. Right now, over half of everyone everywhere is at will employment on behalf of the employer and the employee. They can hire and fire you at will, with or without notice. So my take is if I don't get 2 weeks notice before someone's gonna fire my ass or cut my hours or demote me or something like that, then why am I gonna give you notice? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. That's just my take. Anyway, let's look at your love life for April. What do we have in love for Virgo in April, please? I have some... I don't think it's options. I was going to say options, and that's not right. Okay. Because this is, are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? And then you keep getting this Tower. Things just, big changes for everybody coming around. And, you know, also we're in the middle of retrograde. All, you know, from the 1st to the 24th. So, I think in April you're going to have the opportunity to plant some seeds. You're going to have the opportunity to examine situations, relationships, and plant some seeds. Like to see where they're going to grow best, where you're going to shake things up the best, where you're going to grow something new the best. Like really shake it up, break down old stuff. You know, now to get there, in the beginning of this, there's something you have to let go of and work past. Tie up them loose ends. That gives you the opportunity, that gives you the space then to work with, to plant new seeds and grow something new. To take a leap into something that could take you to the finish line, to the big picture. What is this right here? Yeah, see, you need to weigh your options. Something that you can move forward, that has growth and expansion. Hopefully longevity, yeah. Nine of Pentacles. I like to look at everything. Sorry, y'all. Emperor, the Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords. This, again, it might be something you want to move quietly on for the time being. I don't know why, but that is there. Maybe because you have to move quietly right now because of whatever isn't tied up. Yeah. An example would be, say you're going through a divorce, okay? It is not yet finalized. You meet somebody, you instantly click, you guys just know. But you're going through the divorce, so you can't just, like, you know, blast that all over the place. Besides that, Virgos, we're all grown-ups here, right? Like, we don't really need to do that, do we? Just be happy for you. Let's take a look at this. What is this Seven of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here, please? Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So, okay. You might feel a little bit anxious there with that Nine of Swords showing up. Like, yeah, I want to grow this, but what do I plant? Where do I plant it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I do next? That's kind of what I'm feeling like. You don't want to mess it up. Ooh, where did that come from? Page of Cups with the Two of Pentacles on the Nine of Wands, and then you got the Eight of Swords. Like, you're in your head a lot, Virgo. You don't want to mess it up. You want to do this right. You have an idea of how it's supposed to go. It bounces around your head. Five of Cups. You have an idea also with the Five of Cups of how things are not supposed to go, what didn't work previously. This all bounces around in your head while you're trying to figure out, what am I going to give to, what am I not going to give to, how am I going to move forward, how best to make this thing grow, okay? You know, the World, the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician. Slow and steady really does win the race, for one. In this instance, the World would be like a big achievement for you, okay? And that's what this love connection would be. The Three of Wands again, Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands. I don't see the Seven of Cups as being other options, you or them. I see the Seven of Cups as being the options of, like, where are you gonna where are you going to plant those seeds? What are you going to invest in? Which areas of the relationship are you going to work on to try to make it grow? To make it move forward, okay? What do I mean? What areas of the relationship? There's lots of areas in a relationship, right? So aside from just looking at somebody and being attracted to them physically or wanting to sleep with them, do you guys have common interests? Do you guys have children? What kind of work do you do? What kind of work do they do? What are your spiritual or religious beliefs? What are theirs? What's your parenting style? What's theirs? Do you have things that you're still attached to from the past that you need to let go of? Do they? Do you have things from the past that you can't release? Like, say you have kids with someone else and you can't, obviously, you're not going to release your kids just because they're from somebody else just to go be with this new person, or at least I would hope that you wouldn't do that. That's your kids, right? But is that going to cause issues with the person you're with? If it does cause issues with the person you're with, are they the type of person you want to be with? That seems like an insecure person. That's just my take on it. But you know what I'm saying? So like when I'm saying like what do you want to invest in and grow in this relationship? It's where are you placing your focus? What are the things that are important to you in growing in this relationship so that it keeps moving forward in a positive direction? Let's look at the Lovers, please. 9 of Wands. It's giving once bitten, twice shy. High Priestess, the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. Your intuition is on point, though. It's like, yes, you definitely have been through some shit. Wow, Taurus. You may have Taurus placements, too. Virgo, you have been through some shit, but your intuition is on point right now, okay? 8 of Wands, lots of communication. I'm not even going to talk about fast moving or anything like that. I'm going to talk about specifically communication is key. And 8 of Swords, get out of your head. Don't sit and let things, stew in your head. If it's on your mind and it's bothering you, and you feel like you need to say something about it, then say something about it. Speak up. Don't expect your person to be a mind reader. Okay? Yeah. Excuse me. 4 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 7 of Swords. King of Wands is fiery, passionate energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. I just like brain farted, y'all. Sorry. You may feel like down here with the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, like you may feel like keeping things close to your chest might be better. What even the heck is going on here? Hold on, these are flipped and I don't know why. I don't think that that's the best. I think the best is to communicate so that you guys can work on things together. Maybe that's why I said Taurus. Queen of Pentacles is showing up here, but that's also Virgo and yeah, and Page of Cups. Okay. What do we got on the table here? We got a lot of earth and a lot of fire. A lot of earth and fire on the table. I feel like sometimes you hesitate, like you want to say things and then you're afraid to open your mouth and say whatever it is that you're thinking about because you're afraid that a tower is going to happen. I feel like this is a trauma response. Got the 4 of Swords showing up there. I feel like this is because of the way maybe relationships went in the past where you weren't able to freely speak about how you're feeling or what your thoughts were on something. And I don't feel that that's going to be an issue in this connection. I think that it's going to be okay for you to speak up. Why is the Tower here, please? What kind of tower is this for Virgo? Why is the Tower here, please? 4 of Wands, 7 of Wands. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Let's see. Okay, here with 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, I feel like she's looking at this 4 of Wands, okay? Like you're headed in the right direction and you need to stay focused on that. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. There could be children involved. Why is this? King of Swords is like the masculine side of logical. Maybe a little bit more cold than the Queen of Swords. A little bit more calculating. I don't understand why the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. I feel like there could be kids involved. Also with the Ten of Pentacles showing up here. Like a family. But I feel... We might go back and clarify him separately. We have the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel. Okay. Seeing things from a different perspective. Seeing the big picture. To make the wheel turn. Closing those loose ends, letting those things go, for one. So that you can do that. Strength, Emperor, 3 of Swords. Yeah, having the strength to let go of those things, to heal. To, and getting rid of it so you can get past this gun-shy feeling. The Knight of Cups, the Devil, the Lovers. To get past that gun-shy feeling, because this could be somebody coming in with a really sincere offer here with the Knight of Cups, okay? But you might be afraid that it's another devil or toxic connection because you haven't closed out and healed from the things in the past. Does that make sense? When we don't work on our wounds, we carry those effects into our next relationships of any type, really, not even just romantic. So this person from the past did X, Y, Z, and you go and you get with this new person and they say one word at like 4 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon, and it just freaking triggers you, and you're like, oh my God, it's the same thing. But it's not. That's your trauma response because you didn't heal from that. You didn't do the work to heal from that, and you didn't get the lesson and the takeaway and then release the rest of that shit before you went into this. So now it comes up in the midst of trying to go into this relationship. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Anyway, let me ask specifically, tell me about this King of Swords, please. Because this is on top of the tower. So why is the King of Swords here? Okay. It is logicking your way through this, okay? The King of Swords is asking you to logic your way through this and take this blindfold off to see what, the lessons that there are to learn from. So doing the work here in the general portion, right, where it says you need to let things go and like do the closure and end out cycles and cut the ties and tie up the loose ends and whatever all other phrases we can come up with there, okay? And then move on to calmer waters so that you're not constantly triggered. So you're not constantly triggered sitting there waiting for another tower to happen. Because Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, like the worst is over. Like it's done, it's done, it's done. Like you're okay. You're okay. The worst is over. That's why he's there. It's just to remind you, like, to, sometimes your emotions and your uncontained, like your uncontrolled thoughts cause these tower moments, right? We create things that aren't even an issue. We create issues that don't exist. We can think, like, I know people that can think themselves into an entire alternate dimension, I swear. Things that aren't even happening in their life, and it's just, you have to don't do that to yourself. So anyway, let's get you a general, I'm going to use my deck. Let's get you a general message. Come on. I get a general message for Virgo, please? Monetize your talent. I don't know. Okay. That might have to do with earlier with the job portion, the career and finance portion, about your work not really resonating with you. You can only fail if you never start. Oh, okay. So I don't know who needs to hear these ones, okay? Forgive them for your peace of mind, for whatever they did. And it ties in with this one. Are you mad at what they did, or are you mad because you saw the red flags and ignored them? Accountability goes both ways. Okay? While you're forgiving them then for the hinky shit that they did, for whoever needs to hear this part, forgive yourself as well. You were working with what you knew at that time, okay? And it says you have a right to protect your peace. So... yeah, and protecting your peace starts with forgiveness, honestly. Okay. That was kind of wild. Those wanted to come out. Also, probably back to the money part of it. Stop comparing yourself to others. You are your only competition. Let's get you a money message here, Virgo. These ones are interesting because I don't always understand. But I like them, so I'm going to keep using them. Can I get a money message for Virgo, please? Ooh, okay. So I see, first I'm going to put these, okay, selling, job loss, termination of employment, which I talked about earlier, competition, and unexpected income. So you might experience a job loss, okay? There might be a lot of competition in your next prospect. Selling, I think you're going to have to sell yourself to get that unexpected income. That changes. I love this card so much. Look at that. It's pretty. Changes. Debt paid. Follow up. So, yeah, I might have been onto something there with the job. The job ending or whatever. Just watch who you talk to about your feelings, about your current job, and about your plans for future endeavors. You know, not everybody's going to be your cheerleader kind of thing. And you don't want to end up in this pickle of losing a job before you have something else, okay? Final love messages for Virgo, please. Now it's getting clunky. Says pay attention to the red flags, religious factors, keep an open mind. I couldn't get anything to fly, so I just cut the deck. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, did I say that earlier in this reading, or was that a different one? No, I think it was this. No, I don't remember now. Anyway, with the religious factors, like say they're, say you're Catholic and they're pagan. You are Lutheran and they're whatever, doesn't go with Lutheran, because I don't know, because I'm not religious. That can be a factor right now in your connection. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, we've talked about this way back when on this channel. Way back when, being last year, when I talked about green flags and red flags and yellow flags. If it's a green flag, it's go. If it's a yellow flag, it's like a hold up and examine this. Is it going to turn into a red flag, or can this be worked on to turn it to a green flag? If it is a red flag, it is a red flag. Okay. If it is a red flag, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Just don't do it. So I guess like keep an open mind, but also don't be reckless, right? Anyway, that was a lot of weird, random stuff everywhere. It kind of tied in together. I hope any of it made sense for you, Virgo. If it did, if it resonated, remember to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you get notified when I upload next. If this didn't fully resonate, check your moon and rising sign readings and see if the rest of the pieces fall together that way. Either way, I hope it helped, and I love you guys, and I will talk to you later, and stay blessed. Bye.